What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. As you can see, I'm still in Mykonos. Been here a few days now. This t-shirt is actually hiding some terrible tan lines right now. I've managed to do a few sessions so far. So lucky that I'm near the football stadium, just 2 minutes away. I'm gonna get myself back over there today. Got a big running session and a football session coming up. As you would have seen in my last video, I did 10 400s. Brutal. Absolutely brutal, and I'm actually still recovering from them now. Hardest running session I'll do in my off season. It's the 10 400s. But today, I'm gonna get over there, do my running, combine it with a few football drills, get back here, get myself in the pool. I've been using the main pool just to do some swimming in between sessions for recovery. Been able to bang up session after session, so come back, do a bit of swimming, get myself into the gym again. I've got a big gym session as well today, and I'll have the evening to rest up and get some food. The wind is a joke today. It's even worse than the other day, and I was struggling to get around the track coming this way around. That beach over there, that's known as Surfers Beach, so it explains it, doesn't it? I'm gonna have a little warm up now, get everything moving again, and today I'm gonna actually start doing some sprint work. Got it off the coach up in Birmingham. He's saying to me, look, the best way to get quicker is by sprinting. Gym, sprint mechanics, everything like that comes secondary to actually out and out sprinting. If you want to become a better sprinter, if you want to become quicker, get out there and sprint. So that's what I'm going to do today. Bit of sprint work. That will essentially be my warm up, and then get your hat. To be fair, you might blow away in this wind. Nothing. I'm going to use the sprint work as my warm up today, and then I'm going to get into a bit of running and then transition into my football drills. So. Big question is, do I do this session with my top off and stop myself from overheating, but at the expense of some lethal wind burns, or do I keep it on and die from overheating? Alright, so I'm just going to do a lap to warm up now. Get my legs moving a little bit. Last thing I want to do is pull a muscle when I get into these sprints, so I'm going to do a bit of sprint mechanic work, make sure that my hamstring, glutes, quads, calves are all activated and fired up. And today on the cards I've got 10 reps of 60 meters at 90% pace, 2 minutes rest in between each rep, just because we don't want to go into any sprints with any fatigue. It's not a fitness session. We're focusing on speed and trying to get quicker, so I want to be fresh going into each run. So, aerobic fitness. Gonna go 3 minutes on, 90 seconds off. You're right there with the camera. You're all over the place. Here we go, 3 minutes on, 90 seconds off. I'm gonna go as hard as I can for 3 minutes. Aiming to do around, I think I'll probably do 2 laps of this, 800 meters. It'd be good if I can keep it up for every step. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna go for it as hard as I can. Try and recover as well as possible in the rest. Just bang out 5. Tighten up, so I'm just foam rolling it quickly in between each set. I've only got 10 seconds left. Alright, 5. Yes. Don't give up on me, yeah. That wind, honestly, running into that wind when I'm tired, it's so hard. There goes your hat again. Down, 2 to go. 1k 900, 850. I need to, do you know what? I need to start down there so I get my first 100 meters with the wind, and I'll be off to a flying start. I'm starting on this bend now. I need to push this one. End up over there. Mate, the rest flies by. 5 seconds. 3. Yes. Not too bad, it's not as high as it was 2 weeks ago. It means I'm getting fitter. I was happy with that. Every single set was over 800 meters. The first 2 was 1,000 and 950. Not bad. I'm just gonna have a 5-minute rest now. Hopefully this wind dies down before the football. Okay, so I was gonna get straight into my football session, but because the wind was so bad, I went back to the hotel quickly, just had a little freshen up, let the wind die down a little bit. It's not as bad now, so the balls aren't flying around everywhere, and I can get into this football session, so let's go. My back's stiff from the running. This is my favourite stretch. I always stiffen up on my left side. This really hits the spot. Anyone knows me as the guy who's always stretching. Anyone suffers with back pain, give this stretch a go. Alright, so this will probably be one of my toughest off-season days so far. What this session is now is actually more fitness work, but it's all with a ball. And it's actually, what we're going to be doing is something called Fartlek training. So I'll show you the session now. It's really, really good for transferring onto the football pitch, because what Fartlek training is aerobic running, but we're combining different speeds, so walking, jogging and sprinting. So it's going to be a tough one, but it's one that I would really, really recommend that you guys do, because it will transfer so well onto the football pitch. So a lot of the running that you will see people do in the off season will just be at the same speed throughout their session. So for example, we did a running session then, and you would have noticed me going at the same pace the whole way around the track. Obviously there'll be times I'll be going slightly quicker when I have more energy, or slower when I'm more fatigued, but this one here is going to combine all sorts of different speeds, and that's what you need on a football pitch. You know, there's going to be times you're going to be walking into a sprint, back into a jog, back into a sprint, then a walk, and it doesn't matter how fit you are. I've been really, really fit running wise after some off seasons, but as soon as it's game time, because I've not trained in this way, I've struggled in the games. It doesn't matter how much out and out running you do, you need to get yourself football fit, and this session will do that. Alright, so we're going to do 3 sets of 3 reps here, and I'll explain to you the first rep. So starting with the ball on the goal line, we're going to walk to the 6-yard line with the ball under control. The ball's always got to be under control the whole drill. This is the first speed, so we can say that this is what, 5% of our max speed. Then get back here, turn sharply. It's a stride out in between these 2 goals. This is a 75% pace with the ball under control. In between them 2 goals, turn, and I'm going to come back to the goal line. The goal line is always the start point. Get back here, and then it's a jog with the ball. So now this is the 50% pace to the halfway line and back. Get back to the goal line, turn again, and now we've got a sprint. So this is the 100% pace, the 4th different speed level, to the edge of the box with the ball under control. Turn, and we're going to have a shot. After the shot, we sprint back to the goal line, and that's one rep done. Get another ball, or use the same ball as if I hit the target, and complete 2 more reps. Then we'll have 2 minutes rest, and we'll do 2 more sets of this. So if you haven't got a goal, that's just optional. You don't need to have a shot. You can just turn at the edge of the box and sprint back with the ball, and then start the next rep. There's no rest in between the reps, only in between the sets. So let's get into this. That's one set done. This drill's even good without a ball, but just having the ball in it will help us when it comes to actually playing football. The rest flies by. I'm going into this set breathing heavily as well. Set to go. Do you know what I found interesting as well? Once or twice when I've had my shot, I've forgotten to sprint after it. Got to stay switched on. Shot. Not nice. Check my heart rate after this. My whoop's gonna have exploded. So that is 3 sets of 3 reps done. 2 minutes rest in between each set. It's a tough session that. But it will transfer, like I said, so well into game day because you'll be so used to changing speeds under fatigue. A few of your coaches might say to you, look, get your hands off your knees when you're recovering, but the science behind when you are struggling, getting into this position, recovering, you recover a lot quicker. So if any of your coaches out there say stand upright, hands behind your head, stay tall, say to them, listen, I've been told by Ryan Tavazoli, the best way for me to recover is putting my hands on my knees like this, as it gets my heart rate back down quicker than being in any other position. So that's a little tip for you guys. And now look, I feel fresh again. Just sat in a restaurant now. Absolutely cream crackered after that session. I just found a really cool, healthy restaurant over the road from the football stadium. It's called Bowl. Everything in there organic. Just got myself a little banana acai agave smoothie. Really nice to be fair. 10 euros though. One of my favourite dishes. To be fair, you got me on these, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You told me you used to have one on the way to work every morning. And what did you order instead?
I know, I'm fuming with myself.
Some gluten-free Thai noodles or something.
Don't you dare get my face in there.
She always orders wrong. And then always wants my food. Sea's beautiful. I'm just at a beach club. Principois or Principotti. I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. It's lovely here though. Just come over here to chill for the afternoon. It's important, you know, in the off season to balance, to get the right balance between training hard but also resting up as well. Don't want to overtrain and burn out in the off season and come back, find yourself crashing early doors in the season. It's happened to me before where I've not given myself enough recovery in the off season, and I've ended up blowing up by Christmas time, which is never good. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on my attire today. What do you think? I've been told by a couple of people now I'm dressed more suitably for bedtime, as they look like pajamas. Whoa, nearly dropped my camera in Sweden. Apparently these look more like pajamas than a beach outfit. What do you think? Do you think this is more appropriate for bedtime or sunbathing out in Mykonos? Let me know. Hey mate. Thank you so much. Got room service tonight. I did not have the energy to go out. I'm absolutely knackered from today. But get on this food. So nice. Grilled prawns, chicken, olives, some more. That's a seafood soup over there. And look at this in front of me. A mirror TV. I didn't even realise until like the third day. Get the French Open on. Boris Becker, bit of Greek commentary, and just chill for the rest of the night. Alright, so before I hit the sack, I thought I'd answer one more of your guys' questions, and I've got a question here from Mika Nisula, and he asks, what is your game day routine, and do you have any superstitious things that you do before the game? So, obviously you guys have seen how I eat in the lead up to a game, the day before and the day of a game. When I wake up in the morning, the day of a game, first thing I do is some foam rolling, some mobility work just to get my joints moving before the game. I'll have breakfast and then I like to get my mind in the right place. So I start with some meditation and some visualization. I start thinking about things that are going to happen in the game, whether they're good or bad, just to really prepare myself for what's about to come. And after that, I'll have my pre-match meal. Just before I leave my house to get to the stadium, I'll then re-watch clips that I've watched on the Thursday and Friday of the opposition players. So what the strikers are good at, what foot they use, what the wingers do, what the centre midfielders do when they get the ball. And that just paints a really good picture for me of what's about to come. And in terms of superstitions, though, I don't really have any superstitions like that. I'm trying to think. I'm not really a superstitious person. I've seen some crazy superstitions in football, and I mean crazy. Like, I've seen managers who will not cut their hair for 5 or 6 weeks if we're on a winning run because they don't want to. They think it will affect this winning streak that we're on. I've seen coaches who will put on the same sessions week after week after week if we're on a winning run because they think it's working, so why do we need to change it? And there could be months where we're just doing the same sessions for ages. It's crazy ones. Like, there's players out there who will wear the same underwear in games that they've been wearing for 10 years. It's mad. I think I saw something about John Terry that he actually wears 3 different pairs of boots every game, one for the warm-up, one for the first half, one for the second half. Mental. So like, so many superstitions out there. But for me, I just hate feeling unprepared. So I don't know if you can consider that a superstition. So as you can tell, I'm not really the superstitious type. But yeah, thanks for the question, mate. And I'll see you guys in the morning.